All right, there are a lot of shenanigans we want to do to start the campaign. Number one, not a shenanigan. Let's get more campaign movement range. So let's go for these 2 western nodes here of research. So I'll take 14 turns to get them completely. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to move Zhang Jiang's army southwards as much as possible. We're going to recruit this sentinel lady on the side and get her to get a little bit further south, like all the way over here, in order to gain diplomatic visibility with Mr. Cao Cao. Now with Cao Cao, we're going to trade away a lot of our items because we want to get the 2 best items he has. We're going to get this unequipped. We're going to get unequipped. And that is it. There's other items here that we start out with, or you might start out with. Try to get a roll. You will depend on getting all these items. Try to get a roll of a silver item to start the campaign because it's going to help you with what we're going to do with Cao Cao. So with Cao Cao, we're going to do a mercenary contract against Yuan Shao. Our goal is to get red hair, Imperial Jade seal, and all the money that Cao Cao has, including the money that we trade with him. So we really are going to min-max this. We want to do this and... oh shit, did I just already have that on? We're going to min-max this as much as possible to get as much money as we possibly can. So let's manipulate this. All right, 2860 will get you this deal done. 4.4 depends on also deploying that retinue that I specifically selected. If you select the Vanguard, the 2 Vanguard cav units have more combat potential. So they help fluctuate this a bit more due to military strength. So let's do this. And now we're going to do a lot of diplomatic shenanigans or diplomatic trade shenanigans to get all the money that he has. All right, so $4,100. These 3 silver ancillaries is enough to actually get the Imperial Jade seal in our hand. So we can start with this.
You show enlightenment
And now red hair we'll get later. But before getting red hair, we're going to trade for the rest of the ancillaries he has. All right, in turn, that will actually... I only have a non-quality item left. Common, I think. That's about 146 bucks that I can get back from him. Let's do that. Don't do any deals with him that are not immediate because you're gonna end up at war with him before clicking the end turn. So you're gonna have a lot of diplomatic penalties that could be really hard to manage early on. And when we just want to get down to negative 31 in total in the campaign. So continuing though, before we do anything else, the next thing we want to do is we want to go to Shenzhen and we're gonna ask for everything she has. And while doing that, we're gonna then in turn get all the money possible from her. So all the money she has and all the series she has, and then we're gonna confederate her through the offer money and pennies exploit. All right, so I've been able to get her all the way to best friends. So I'm going to do unify factions through marriage and issue ultimatum, which will cost me a negative 11 diplomatic penalty that over time will decrease to a negative 1 that will always be there. So with that, let's do the coercion. And this will cause people to be very negative with me. So I have to take that into account when doing diplomacy with anybody else. For example, this faction down here, I want to potentially grab a character that faction has. So to make it happen... and I also want to get this character. This is a guy that has Roar of the Beast, so we definitely want him to join our faction. There we go. And then aside from that, there's another character that we want to get married into our faction. So let's go down to diplomacy. First off, for Du Xiaohui, let's get back the rest of the items that he has. So we're going to do over here, this. And with that, let's go back up here. 1.5. Drop one of these. Which one is this? Military instructor. Let's keep that one. And we can get all the money that he has left. Very good.
Strong foundations are built on such small gestures.
And then continuing, let's go to the court. Let's give this guy the Imperial Jade seal, which will give us 25 more diplomacy. I did acquire this from Shenzhen that can be utilized for trade purposes. Master Craftsman, we also acquired this one. Not a bad one for example, an admin, at least for the extra expertise, but mainly for someone that's a faction leader for that 10% extra industry income. So continuing though, let's go to our court. We do have a lot of money and we definitely want to use it to our advantage. Now, there is a pretty good character that we can bring into our faction. it is Chen Den's son, or his dad, I think it is, who has abundant talent, and he also has night battles and fire arrows, which goes very well with playing bandits, because you can get a lot of horse calf fast that can have missile, capabilities to use the fire arrows. Coming back to our own court, let's go to family tree. Zheng Jiang is very pissed. We'll have to fix this. We avoided the faction grudge probably because we had all those diplomatic deals with her and how high we were in diplomacy. I'm not sure which of the two is the main factor that caused her not to have the negative 50 in faction grudge. But continuing, this character came from her faction. She's a very good character to have. She does have this item. We can remove it. She has this one. Let's remove it. And she does have patience and flaming shot, good for artillery purposes. For own army, good replenishment, mustering time reduction. So a very good character to have overall. Now for her, diplomatic shenanigans. We're going to adopt her to the faction, and that's going to make her a little bit happier, and she's very hard to maintain due to how high of a level she is. Now, continuing though, we're going to go back to diplomacy to get a very good character, and let's go to Shenzhen over here. Receive marriage. Let's get him. Now, it's negative 8.8. Now, I should probably do this before doing the Confederation of Shenzhen because of the respectability hit that we're taking of negative 3.3. But continuing though, we have some items that we can gift in order to make this happen. There we go. That's enough. So a silver item and 2 bronzes will get this deal to happen. And from there, we're going to get a very good strategist into our faction who also is free upkeep. Now, it does cost us $4,000 to adopt the lady, but in turn, we're saving 300 in character salary per turn, which means that in about 13 turns, we're going to almost have a profit out of getting those 2 characters adopted. But looking at this character, pretty good overall. He does have 50 satisfaction at the moment, 10% a character experience from abundant talent, a total wuxing point of about 30. So average cunning is almost at over 100, and he's distinguished, so not good. But then he does have cunning, so we can definitely get the max cap of ambush, and then clever over 25% more character experience, and combined with character experience of 10% when he's deployed, that's 35% more character experience for him in battle, which means he can really go up fast and get the rest of these abilities. But a really great thing is that he also has Wisdom of the River, which is very strong to have for us early on in the campaign. So right now we have about 3.5k in the bank, and we want to do a couple more shenanigans in the north. You're gonna be like, dude, what the hell? But before doing that, you're gonna see something really crazy here. Whenever you confederate someone, you can't really move, right? But we're gonna do some very simple things around here. So we're going to deploy a character into this retinue here, and then we'll move him out, and then he'll actually be able to move. Now, why do I want to do this over here? So we're gonna go back to Cao Cao, and then we're going to get the red hair from him. No, oh shit! I hate when you can't see the items. There we go. We're gonna get the red hair from him, but you're like, dude, how the hell are you gonna do that? Well, you see, we're gonna do some diplomatic shenanigans. We're gonna go to Pencheng, the region that we actually captured around here, and actually, before doing that, let me do this first. So I have 3.5k in the bank at the moment. Now, what I care about getting up as much as possible is in an area that I really won't have anybody deployed. I want to make sure that I'm able to maintain the loot as much as possible. And then food tent is really valuable for that. But the income is something that I'm going to really have to struggle to maintain early on because I'm going to be going up against the Juggernaut. So I'd say that right now, early on, let's get the black market constructed. And it'll give me more multiplier to income of banditry in the local area and 10 more prestige, which is going to be enough to reach notoriety bandit level, and which is going to be good for us to do battles this turn. But really, the important thing is you want to get this on turn 1. You can manipulate the satisfaction of your characters and therefore remove the negative penalty to satisfaction as soon as possible so we can get way more character experience faction wide. Now, we're going to be doing some pretty crazy battles, so we definitely want to at least have this. What you want to do is early on, or every single turn if you can try to manage it, is max it out at the start of the turn and then drop it down before the end of the turn so you can get 10 more morale before battles, which is really going to help you. Now, continuing though, we're going to do some shenanigans here in Pencheng. I leveled up this region over here first in order to get this 10 more prestige because I got 20 from the temple here of Pencheng, and we're going to get it back, but I could have just done this right later, but I did it right now, and we're going to get red hair into our little arms by trading for Pencheng, which we're actually going to get back once we engage Cao Cao. Now, we don't have that much left here to do much else. Like all these items was a pretty big penny to actually get. So I think that's all we can really do. We do have this Master Craftsman, But that's about it. So we can just ask for red hair. Let me see. If I were to try to grab... Let's see. Nah, we don't want any of these. That's okay. All right. And with that, we're going to get red hair into our arms.
Goodwill stabilizes
And
relations.
with the deploy retinue, we can actually get this region this turn. But we're going to go back to the north. We only have 2k bucks over here. We want to attack this region this turn. So let me show you what kind of shenanigans we're going to do. We're going to actually deploy the trebuchet up here. We're going to lower our recruitment cost in this area with General of the Left. We're going to go here. Boom, boom. Get the trebuchet. And then this lady, because she still has movement left, is going to attack this settlement of Yuan Shao. Continue siege. And then here, we're going to give the Red Sisters over to him to help him in battle. And also red hair. So now this guy has become a nasty little guy with great speed, great mass. So he won't necessarily be dismounted that easily. And with that, 50 more charge bonus, helping him in combat to swipe at enemy generals with more ease. But anyways, we're good here. And then Master Craftsman is a random item that I got, so you can use it if you want to or gift it to somebody. But anyways, we're going to grab these guys. We're going to go into Force March. We're going to do this. And now we can strike this settlement and actually take it. And what we're going to do is we're going to gift it to Cao Cao for $6.5k dollars. And then from there, we're going to actually do the mercenary contract switch. So we're at war with Cao Cao instead of Yuan Shao, and then we'll gift it back to Yuan Shao in order to get fame and fortune to the max level before the end of turn 1. Let's go.
Alright, so begin the battle. Let's deploy these units I really don't want to use at all. Hold on, where can I put my artillery eaters? An area of this map. Yep, there's a map. So let's get these guys over here I really don't care about. Manipulate deployment of units. And then Chen Jiang is our little nasty machine for battle. Let's put him over here. Let's put this guy who has snipe. This is the key. Over here. And then our trebuchet is going to shoot shit to death. Like right over here, something like that. And then get all these units around here. Everybody's hiding, right? Very good. Let's put it over here as well. Excellent. So everybody here should be hiding. Yes, they have the icon. We're going to turn off fire at will. I'll have the artillery, so we only shoot at things we need to. And then what I care about is climbing these walls as soon as possible. So we're going to grab Mr. Chen Jiang to do so. Let's go. Let's do the lady, actually. Let's go, let's go. Climb this up, let's get this one faster. Excellent. Alright, let's go forward. Alright, very good. Alright, very good. That should be good enough damage. Go. Alright, very good. And right here. And that should be the losses. Excellent. Alright, and now we got the settlement, and now we'll gift it back to our contractor, Mr. Cao Cao.
All right, and with that, we can gift it to the Mercenary Lord. by doing this. And look at that, 6.4k to the bank. But this is where it gets good, even awesome. We can get 1k right now just for having defeated a Yuan Shao army, which is great. And then if you defeat a couple of armies with Zheng Jiang, you get this bonus experience from Glorious Victory. Now continuing though, we have a couple more things that we want to do. So we have these guys over here that we still want to move towards Cao Cao. But what I want to do is actually get Mr. Cao Cao to move towards us this turn, so then he's caught into force march. So I want him to try to attack us. So to do that, we have to basically get these guys closer towards this way. And also we want to go to war against Cao Cao, so I have to work my way to do this. So let's go over here. And now you see there's nothing really else that we want to do with Cao Cao. I mean, we pretty much have done everything we want to. He does have great items that I've left him with, but I got in the 2 best items that he has. And from there, now I'm gonna go to Mr. Yuan Shao over here, and then I'm gonna offer to turn my contract against my contractor Duchy of Wei. That's at 5.3k. And then from there, we're gonna request money. And you can't really ask that much because Yuan Shao is kind of stingy with his money. Let's do this. Do this. Boom. And with that, look at this is a really important one. Look at Liu Bei. Liu Bei is getting really positive, which means that we can get into a very good situation with Liu Bei, that we can get a non-aggression pact or a military access, which in turn will let us potentially chase any Cao Cao army that might go that way, or also be able to avoid a war with them, given that we're going to be so negatively diplomatically. So anyways, with this, Duchy of Wei is going to get very mad at us. And then this -1 treacherous is going to last for a total of 10 turns. After 10 turns, we're going to be at -1. So that's really the big penalty that we're going to have. And with that, let's go.
This seems good enough.
Okay, so this is where we're at. Our mercenary contract value resets back to the default value. And we need to defeat 1 Duchy of Wei army to get $1,000 again. But look at this. That settlement that we gifted to Cao Cao, boom, we can strike now. And with that, we're going to actually recall these guys. So we're going to attack the settlement again.
When justice triumphs,
and then by doing this, we're going to basically gift to Mercenary Lord. And look at that, 31 fame and fortune, getting us to a really high value. We're going to do this. And now we got $1,000 more dollars. So we have 12k in the bank on turn 1. And all the stuff that we did also on turn 1 has been great. But we're also going to save money because we're going to recall all these people up from the north, or out from the north. And they're all really weak. Let's recall. Let's recall. Boom. So now we have positive income at the moment. And remember, before clicking end turn, drop this down. You need to drop this down before clicking end turn. And then here, Chen Jiang is very negative, which is the really big thing that we have to try to manage. So if you look, she's at 0 at the moment, completely 0. So if we actually give her something to just get her to, like, at the very least, you don't want any character to be below 15 in satisfaction. You never want that to happen. So the way that we can actually make this work is we can go here and give her this 200 salary for 25. So we can actually give her gift of records here, and then that can actually give us to 35 satisfaction. Actually, you don't want anybody below 25 satisfaction, because you can actually get some pretty bad traits if a character is below low satisfaction early on in the campaign. But beginning though, over every single turn, we're gonna have to switch the Red Sisters over and over and over between the 2 characters, depending who you really want to be doing the most damage in the battle. And then in terms of undercover network, we'll get Chunju from Yuan Chao's faction the next turn. What we want to do is we want to build up the army on this front. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try to pull Cao Cao towards us. So let's go over here. Like right... Oh, wait. I forgot to do this. I can't... Oh, man. Hey, man. You can't just forget this. So we're going to actually go to Pencheng here. And then right away, we can actually strike the settlement. So we're not going to lower the settlement value. We're just going to do a basic occupation to retake it. And with that, because we've acquired yet another region, we get another bonus experience from the battle. And then in this location, we want to get as high as possible replenishment, because we're going to be moving around Pencheng to and from as we try to grab the Dong regions, the Langyao region, the Xiapi region. Pencheng becomes kind of like a pivot area. Same thing with the using Pencheng here as like a pivot point, as Cao Cao sends his army from the south towards us. So not this one. He has another army further south that is a pretty big one. So anyways, continuing here though, we have this guy deployed at the moment, who is a phenomenal character to have. And then, oh, let me not forget this. This guy, we can remove this little title that we gave him to save money this turn. Boop. Very good. And then for this faction, or this location, we want to raise the satisfaction as much as we possibly can. And what we can do is actually reduce retinue upkeep here with this one. And let me see, what does she have? 10 authority. Just too low. Yeah, so we can just go here and give her General of the Right. And with that, it's going to help maintain her happiness overall. And only a couple people are very low. like 35, 37. Those are okay. He has a lot of great items at the moment. Getting oh my god, his instinct almost is like super freaking high. That is so freaking good. So anyways, that's because of red sisters and red hair. And with high instinct, as long as you don't execute characters and you lead battles, you can get some pretty good rolls on actual traits. So we're gonna have high resolve, high authority, high instinct. So if we lead battles and release characters, we can get some pretty good traits with them. So anyways, continuing here, we're not gonna recruit any units just yet. We're gonna try to save money before doing that. And at this location though, we want to move towards Cao. So let's actually recruit one more character on this area that we would technically try to utilize in our campaign. So Zhang Fang we're going to utilize because he has a pretty good overall leader bonuses. At the very least, early on is going to really help us to recruit a full army of bandit Black Mountain units. So this guy though, if he's leading, he can give about 50% total more post-battle loot income. You only see 25% here, and that is going to stack with the faction-wide leaders that we get to get 150% in total. So we can deploy him at the moment, and with that, we actually want to get him towards Cao a little bit more. So we're going to disband these units for now. Let's get this guy moving out. And then we're going to try to move Cao to try to attack us over here. But then we want to actually get him to not have enough movement. We saw he kind of like couldn't move any further past this point. He's going to see us and be like, oh, this looks really weak. We're going to definitely strike towards this area. Actually, move out of the range of the support of these guys. And then here, this character, we can keep him deployed. Actually, not necessarily. Let's recall him. And then for battle, the ones that we care about to actually have in battles are this Vanguard, the one we got as a spy, this one that has the night battles, and then these two, we want them. And also, if we get into a very sticky situation, these guys are friends. And if you get fallen friend of Chen Jiang, that can become very nasty, especially if you give her red hair and the red sisters. So anyways, I think we're in a pretty good overall situation. We're going to keep all the characters we have at the moment. And then we're actually going to farm more food from this region. And you're probably going to be like, dude, how the hell are you going to farm? So you can actually get sharing the spoils and actually maximize our sharing the spoils in that region. By basically putting a character here and putting them in sharing and spoils, recall them every 2 turns and then get a new character in. So with that out of the way, let's get on this location a bit more. I would say let's get a bit more replenishment here for the next turn. And then we'll get a full army here to strike against Cao and try to take Pencheng. So anyways, I think that is it here. Let us continue. Oh yeah, before I click enter, I really want to see where Xiaohu's army from the south is. So I really want to basically put somebody like Zhang Fang all the way over here to give me visibility. And the reason why he can give us all this visibility is actually no reason at all. He just basically has that assignment. So yeah, we're going to get all this visibility down here to see where that Xiaohu's army is, so you can try to confront it as it moves forward. Remember, Huainan is one of the best commanderies in the game. Definitely one to strive to actually acquire. And Deng is a pretty good one, but this is actually the key focal point that we want to try to aim towards getting. So anyways, that is it here. Let's continue. All right, so Cao did move towards us. Let's move back a little bit more. There we go. And now he went into forced march, and we should be able to reach him. And with him being in forced march, is going to help us in battle to more easily take him out. The great thing is that he chased us, so he actually wasn't able to take Guan Yu, which is good. So we actually have less big boys to have to actually try to manage to fight against. All right, to continue here, we got the little pop-up to get to the next level of prestige. Now, for Zheng Jiang's army, actually, let me do something else. Let's get Chushu. Yep, there he is. Let's get him and then do this. You always want to, okay, whenever you are going to extract spy, try to have at least 10. Sometimes I've noticed that it goes up by plus 20. I'm not sure why sometimes it goes up by plus 20, but at least try to wait till you're like at 45. I'd say it's a good magnitude of cover. And of course, the 25 to be able to extract the character. I don't think there's anybody good that we can potentially, what do you call it? Discredit. Try to grab into our faction as a potential turncoat. But anyways, that is it there. And then continuing though, treasury, let's maximize it because we're going to be doing some battles this turn. And then look at that. We have visibility down here and we can see Xiaohu Zhuan's army. So basically, there's nothing in Huainan for us to have to worry about, which is great. We definitely want to try to manage as we push in that direction. So coming back over here though, Miss Shenzhen has patience, which is great. Now, her, of course, she dropped down in overall satisfaction because I've changed the taxation levels. Now, we want her to become a little killing machine this turn. So let's give her that. Let's give her red hair. And then I don't think there's much else that I want to give her. That's +2 instinct. Okay, that's not bad. And then we don't care about that. Let's give her this. Sure. And then with that, she's at 2.3k in total damage, but now she has pretty good speed and mass to basically not get stuck and be able to move around. Now, we want to do a couple of things with this army. We want to be able to have night battles with our offensive army. That's where Shengui, the guy we married into our faction, comes into the picture, and he gives 10% more character experience for the entire army. That's great. Let's get him into the actual army, and then we have all these units left. Now, Miss Zheng has Chief of Records, but I can give her General of the Left. That can help her improve her overall general's health, which is going to be great for battle, and it'll help lower recruitment costs by -5%. That's good. Now, we want to put her into this position here as well to give her 90 more satisfaction, and now she's freaking super happy. So now we have -15% recruitment cost, and we are definitely going to use that to our advantage. So she is a little champion, and it doesn't mean that we have to just basically go for, like, you know, spear units. But if these units here, the Black Mountain Outlaws, because we have a very high ranking level strategist, we can, or a strategist, we can actually get these units in, and with Spear Wall, they are utterly disgusting. Additionally, they mix really well with like Black Mountain Marauders and with Black Mountain Hunters in order to cause a shield breaker. And if you actually have poison arrows in your army, you can, or in a retinue in your army, that can become very deadly as well. But we have at least fire arrows, which is great. And this lady has flaming shot, which is also good. Now, we don't care about having all those things in units in the army. What we care about is, at the very least, holding the line as much as possible. Oh shit. Holding the line as much as possible. So we're going to get Black Mountain Outlaws. Same thing right here. Only 488 to recruit. That is great. And then on this lady, so she has right now Flaming Shot, Guerrilla Deployment, and then Reward the Villainous and Corrupt, which is good. But what we're going to do is we're going to go right here. And then we want to give her a melee unit that can help us at least fend off against the enemy as much as possible. So I'd say that getting some Black Mountain Marauders on her retinue is going to be useful in order to be able to keep pushing and have at least something to keep holding the line in the forest. So this unit is going to be of essence, and this unit as well. And the shield breaker is the key why I want her to have these units. Now, we can actually push straight this direction, and with the night battles, even if we fail to pull off the offensive Skaven ambush as Sanjan, we can at the very least get night battles to get him with a morale penalty and get him stuck in a very bad situation. Now, also what we can do is we can move these guys forward in this direction in order to be able to get Roar of the Beast for the battle, but I don't even think we need that. Anyway, so that's it here. Let's begin. Oops, I attacked with the wrong person, dumbass. All right, let's go over here. Oh, there we go. Ambush succeeded. Okay, so we do got the night battle, or the ambush at the very least, and then the night battle is really gonna help us to just have an easier time just munching through a lot of the units that we're going to engage, like routing the trebuchet ASAP. Let's go.
Alright, to begin this ordeal, we're gonna put all of these outlaws into hollow square formation, and then these two guys in hollowed square. And what I want to do is combine the shield breaker that we get from the Marauders, and then from there also take advantage of basically the extra melee evasion that we get from these units here by putting them into hollow square and the Shadow Reflector versus Mounted. In tandem, these units together should be able to eat up to the units a bit better, and with shield breaker coming in, being able to cause the AP damage of these units to actually hit the enemy. Actually, this version is kind of cool. It looks like actually like a speaker system. There we go. Oh, somebody's not hiding. Hold on. Put these guys in the middle. We get everybody to hide. Very good. And then Shen Jiang right here. So yeah, I'm getting on a hill, and then he comes forward, I can take him out, but I think Shen Jiang should be able to handle this entire battle by herself. Very good. Get out the trebuchet. Yeah, so he's gonna fast forward through the whole thing and just break everything. For all the units at least. Very good. That one's done. Watch out for Vassal though. Watch out for Vassal. He's shooting us. Get guys out. Jesus, dude. Fucking love right here with that extra charge bonus. There he goes. And then here, take out the next general. Take it, you little punk. There we go. Alright, and here we go. We need to take out everybody else. Let's put him in the trebuchet. Fuck. There we go. Munch him, munch him. Yeah, as long as we break them. Is there a route that our units are not necessarily going to get noticed, which is what we care about. Over here. Even then, these units can actually see my units hiding in the forest, which is good for me. Good, that one's done. Over here. Excellent. Look at those flags on the ground. Yeah, what a booty kicking. Excellent. Keep chasing. And then I'll just take out the last missile unit that's here, and then I'll move the rest of these guys to at least become visible. Imperial, more cav unit. Excellent. Let's get out of formation. It's taking forever. And that should be it. Woo, excellent. You know, it could be cleaner, like Zheng Jiang can actually take this entire army by herself, but I just moved the guys out of the forest to whatever the hell I wanted to. Anyways, that's it here. I think we don't have to munch anything else. Alright, victory, let's get out of here.
Alright, so they got hurt. We got about $2,000 out of that battle. Very good. More fame and fortune. Really, we didn't capture anybody? What the hell, man? Alright, so with that, I'd say let's get a little bit more money.
They cannot help me.
And then Cao Cao has been hurt from that battle, so he's pretty weak. Now the question is, who do I want to summon next into, you know, this upcoming battle? So I'd say let's get this army in force march over here. He can move a little bit closer. And then from here, we're going to use the movement abuse. Let's get Zheng Jiang. And then let's get Huainan. And then move this guy out of this army. And now these guys have all the movement. Let's get one of these flaming shot dudes summoned.
Resist corruption
and let's get this guy into the battle just to help out. And then from here, we can engage this general directly and fully take him out. And then from there, we'll take Pencheng. And I think it should be an easy peasy situation. Let's go over here. And ambush succeeded. So actually, we didn't pull the guys from Pencheng. Damn it, I really wanted to. So we can just do the auto resolve here. And then from there... Very nice.
The people's voice cannot be silenced.
Get. Unfortunate, nothing. Okay, and then here... I'd say we can just go for the loot. And continue from there. Okay, very good.
For China.
And then crushing defeats. I have to do this battle manually, but it's an easy PC one. Zheng Jiang by herself again. As long as we heal her back up, she can just deal with this entire settlement. Let's go.
Alright, let's begin. We're gonna put this artillery all the way over here to mess with enemy deployment. Very good. This guy over here, he has Stalker. Okay, excellent. And then what else do we have to do? We have one gun in the house. These guys are coming up this way. Okay. So we want her to come into the picture. To heal up all the generals though. Very good. Let me see, do I actually want to strike from this area? Actually, let's do this. I'm up. Alright, we're in. You, get your horsey. Get back in. Let's fucker out. Come on, run in. There we go. Get up here, take these towers, or get shot to death. Those ones, get over here. Excellent. Got 43 more seconds, come on. Excellent. Over here. Yeah, remember, just break them so they actually are not, or shatter, that's the correct term. There we go, that's done. Batter. And this one. There's even over here, but I don't mind about that. I think we're done. Alright, that's it. Alright, so about 7 minutes and fast forward, I believe. Okay, it's actually twice as fast. But anyway, so that's it here. Let's get out of here.
Alright, let's make things happen here by getting Wang Deng to improve our satisfaction situation. And then this guy, I'm gonna move straight down this way, but I'm trying to improve my capture chance. So let's get patience over here. Let's move towards Chen. And then I think I can do... Just do delegate. And then with that...
Leave the bodies as a warning.
Let's see. 40 fame and fortune. My loot is pretty low. I'd say that we can just keep looting and occupying. It'll give me 490 bucks, which I need as much money as I possibly can right away. I can just keep expanding. And then from there... I can go for Chen if I wanted to. But do I want to? What I want to avoid more than anything is prevent Gong Du from grabbing Huainan, because I want to get the entirety of it.
Attack!
I'll take 2 turns to get there.
Channel the people's...
Yeah, we can manage that. We can get everybody fully replenished-ish. And then over here, this place needs to be built up and give me as much money as I possibly can get. Okay, here. This is what we need. Let's go here and then raise army. Oh, wrong settlement on this one. And then we want to get this guy, and this guy. Okay, so we're going to abuse this a little bit. Let's get her first deployed.
My blade is poised.
And then from there, we're going to get these 2 guys.
Peace through conquest.
I bid you
Over
welcome,
out.
my lord.
And then these guys over here.
Order will spread.
I need them to keep this army tied up as much as possible. But actually, before tying that army up, they can actually grab this Dong settlement by themselves. Let's go up this way.
Follow the heart.
Moving out.
Very good.
Lying in wait.
Okay. And then I don't need her deployed.
My lord.
Although having her deployed is actually helping with my satisfaction issues. This guy at this level is really dangerous to have. This guy also. No, his situation will get fixed in a bit. Okay. There. Yeah. At the very least, make sure everybody's like above 15. And then we'll remove the titles once I get the assignment deployed. And then on this front, I need to be able to actually reach all the way over here. And I don't got any more seasonal retinue deployments, which is bad. Let's repair this. And then we'll just rotate out this way and grab Huainan. And then the rest of the Huainan regions the other way. Okay, very good. Yeah, we can recall. Actually, we can recall him. That's going to save us some good money. Very good. And then up here, I need to deploy somebody to actually get more money. And if I do this.
Focus intent into piercing action. As
Nice.
one.
Good to have sharing the spoils here because there's good banditry income being what do you call it, produced here. Let's get that banditry income. That's helping me a little bit at least. And then I'll recall her. And deploy someone up here to get even more food. So anyways, I think we're good here. Oh, we need to recall this guy. Extract spy. There we go. And then we'll get him on our side. Okay, that is it here. Let's go. All right, and continuing here, let's remove these titles from these people. He's at 20 now. He did get hit by having to remove that title from him. And then Deng is at 53. Let's remove this title as well. And then this lady can stay with General of the Right. She is actually getting hit pretty badly in terms of satisfaction. I do have a bit of negative income at the moment. A bit. Oh, shit. Pretty negative, actually. I do want to grab this region over here, though. And I think I can. If I do this. And then the... Shit. How can I make this happen?
At ease.
Yeah, I want to grab Huainan, but I don't think I'll be able to afford it. Let's... Or... Okay, let's go this way first.
Focus
There we go.
rage.
Delegate. Yeah, we need money, so we're gonna have to get this one now.
From the roots to heaven.
Everyone, fame and fortune. Loot and occupy. Keep going.
They are like children. with
Very good.
shiny objects and
And then there's Huainan over here. How much are we at? 15. Making this switch is the best thing I can do.
From the roots of
Nice. We can afford sharing the spoils. And then over here, I want to be able to reach all the way on this side, but I need Roar of the Beast to grab this settlement. So let's get this guy deployed.
Act quickly.
And then move him out of the army. Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I wanna get it before Zhuantan or Liu Bei do. So let's go this way.
Show them heat. Spread in all
Nice.
directions.
And from there, it's not gonna be an easy one.
You beckon.
And then these guys are gonna come over here.
Strength towards victory.
Merge.
Strike.
But then this is what matters. He has night battles.
Let
We're gonna go here.
explode and lay
And with that, they're gonna have very low morale. And then I just need to combine targeted strikes and Roar of the Beast together, at least on the elite units, to remove the Encourage. This unit has the Encourage. I believe this one does as well. We take these guys out, and the rest are mainly peasant or militia units, mainly. So most of them can actually be taken out. Let's go.
Alright, so we're gonna get these cabinets all the way over here, and that should be out of range of the towers. I wanna see if the AI deploys all the way on this side, while my generals proceed to move to the north. Oh shit, right there. Well, my generals proceed to move to the north, and then from there, grab the capture point or the health morale point here, which in turn will make me easier to just outright everybody with a massive Roar of the Beast. So anyways, beginning here, let's just get these guys on this side, everybody's hiding on this other front, very good, and then see what the AI decides to do. Alright, very good, they're moving forward. Just get all the way to that point right there. Okay, so he's gonna come towards me. Well, what if I just do something like this? Oh my god. All the cabinets are chasing. Oh, I think the peasant unit actually has... Oh my god, they're all gonna chase me. Holy shit, they're all chasing. Wait, where's the infantry units? I don't know. Alright, come on. One. Oh shit, got it. So it looks like everybody's gonna come towards us. Oh shit. Okay, I need to create a massive circle in my favor. We need to wait for the lance cavalry captain because he's the key. We need to take him out. So let's go this way. Oh, where are they? Holy shit. Massive crew on us. Get the infantry captain. That's everybody. Come on. Oh yeah! Oh my god, dude. Fucking cheese to the map. Holy shit. Dude, what in the actual fuck, man?
Okay, so we grabbed the Dong Minor region. Like the little... Oh my god, this is just... Fuck. Oh man, I need Jesus, man. Okay, so we can just do a loot and occupy, I'd say, to get the 997 bucks. We need to at least have some positive income coming in. And then the plus 45 loot is gonna be helpful. I don't think these units, we can take on that army that's gonna be in the Dong major region, but we need to hold the region as long as we can. And it's 10 faction support. Shit. Let me think here. 45 loot. I say that it's best to do this.
An army cannot survive on faith alone.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to switch it up. And then on this front, we need to proceed in this direction. So let's get 27 movement. And I think I have one more person that I can deploy. There's Shushu, and then there's Zhang Fang over here. So I need to be able to reach the settlement. Zhang Fang does cost less. Oh shit, I'm at 1700 in upkeep. Here, disband these units. And these units.
Peace through conquest.
That's 1440
How may I
something.
serve?
These guys are the key to taking minor regions. So let's actually recall him, and recall him. I think we're good there. And then if Cao Cao moves to grab this, then that's gonna suck for me because I really want to get that region for myself. When a battle with enemy has as many twice minutes as you. Yeah. Okay, a bunch of generals have appeared. We don't care about any of them. Active spies, nobody else to recruit. We required every possible spy that we can so far. And then on this front, I want to be able to reach that settlement directly below me. Okay, and I also need to move Zhang Fang or Zheng Jiang to air to improve my faction support. So it makes it easier to maintain public order as I move out throughout the regions that I'm going through. Here, I can further improve my character salary, or how unhappy is he? Minus 60. That's actually a pretty steep penalty. How do we want to fix this? I'd say that we can put him into this position. He's still at 0. How much more does he need? Other effects. Oh, the minus 15 from battles. Yeah, but we're gonna have to take that hit. Let me see. Okay, so if we go here. How much more does he need? 6. So if I give him... Boom, he's good. Okay. And the question is, can I actually reach this settlement this turn? This is the key.
Fear no one. I am here to serve, my lord.
Yes. Perfect. So I can keep the army here stuck in this place, which is exactly what I need to, in order to prevent him from moving towards me. And then I can recall her.
My lord, I answer.
Very
your
good.
request.
Okay, we can manage the situation. I do need to I got one more deployment, right? Let me see. Yes, but I don't have the money to deploy Shunju just yet. Okay, that's fine. And then on this front, we still need to move. And I need to be... I think I'll get the Fame and Fortune the next turn, so it'll give me enough to actually recruit a Trebuchet. But aside from that, let me see. Yeah, we'll get these guys deployed. This will keep maxed out because I can't really handle dropping this down. Yep, there we go. And then Huainan is getting fixed. This place as well. This place as well. Yeah, getting mines is good because you can get extra prestige. Or set trade ports. Either or. They're good to actually hold. On this front, it seems that Cao Cao has been able to... Oh my god, dude. Yuan Shao, man. Dude, just fucking focus him down. And kick his ass. So anyways, we're gonna focus down on grabbing these regions. I think Gongdu's gonna grab this farmland, which I did not want him to. If I was able, though, to deploy someone over here... No, it's okay. I do have these war axes, so I can do this to him. And then that will do there. I don't have any more horses to give him, though. Okay. Yeah, and we'll have enough movement to do whatever we want here and get everybody fully replenished-ish. And with that, I don't think there's much else that I want to do. People are kind of unhappy around these areas. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep these guys as they are, even if it's 13 satisfaction. It's dangerous for it to be that low, but I think we're going to be good here. Let's continue. Okay, so this is where the money comes in. So we have Fame and Fortune at the highest level. So we can take one out both. That gives us $2,000 minus 20 Fame and Fortune, which we can just get back the next turn, or this turn actually, with battles. And then from there, get a unique or exceptional ancillary. If we look here, we got either a Jade Sculptor or a Book of Changes, which both are pretty damn good. Now, we want to fix our satisfaction situation. Let's give this to him. And then that's positive 15. And then this guy's unhappy as well. That's not going to help. Oh, we want to give this item to our administrator. There you go. And we don't have right of Zo. So okay. So these guys over here did get pushed back on the end turn. Let's just keep sieging this place. Continue siege. And then here we go. We need to push out to grab Huainan. Now, to grab Huainan, though, I need to get an artillery piece recruited. Let's go over here.
Towards peace.
And we're going to get one of these guys. Very good. And from there, we can just grab this region this turn. And it's a close victory, but we should be able to get all the replenishment back from looting their location. So we do this. Now we get Fame and Fortune back up as well. Very good. And here we go. We can get $2,000 from Loot and Occupy. And we do need to do this in order to keep progressing outwards throughout the rest of this location. So Let's do this.
Ultimately, this will benefit all.
And then with that, we can grab this location down here. There we go. Units are going to get fully replenished. And we can get that toolmaker. Replenish. Not a good building. Punish this one. A pretty steep hit to our food. And then this one just demolished for now. Switch this one up. And then we need banditry income like crazy to keep fixing our situation. There we go. 10 prestige from building this. Exactly what we need. And then we can lower. I wish that this upkeep reduction from mines was actually like axe unit based, so it would actually be more beneficial for us. But anyways, here we can handle the negative income that we have at the moment. But we want to keep pushing. So this place is making 818 income, but mainly it's from industry. We can keep improving banditry income though. I'd say that the best thing that I can do here though is grab any of these characters. Well, hold on. As I said, I wanted to grab this location over here. Let's see if I can actually make it happen. So let's get this guy.
China.
When drawing a bow, hold the breath.
Okay.
To the grand design. May fury flow.
I mean, it's something, so I guess I'll use it for now. And these guys with Roar of the Beast and with Night Battles, I believe I can take this region with them only. Okay. And in here, I just need to rush downwards towards this direction. And maybe I can grab all of Huainan this turn and then keep sieging up here to prevent Cao Cao from moving towards us in that area. So that's good. I think we're good here. And we can just progress to grab this next. Let us... I already put the things on people, right? Yeah. Some people are kind of unhappy, but yeah, we'll have to deal with them. Oh shit, this guy's even more unhappy than this one. There. Okay. I think we're good, and we got her into this position now. So the plus 100 faction support is really helping to stabilize all these regions as I'm mass expanding outwards. And then plus 10 reserves is great to use. But Shushu, if I look here... Nice, plus 5 food. That is good. Let's get him deployed up in this area. And sure, it's only minus 2% construction cost reduction. But the plus 5 food is going to be useful. And then with that, we can now have 9 food, which is pretty positive. We can manage our situation here in terms of food. And then we can continue out from here. And hopefully we can capture this upcoming turn. Alright, nothing else to do here, I believe. Oh, I see what's hurting his satisfaction. Okay. Alright, that's it. Let's go. Alright, we're going to continue here and just keep pushing on a straight line down. So let's get this guy over here to do this battle.
Attack!
Very good. Decisive victory. Yet another great region to get. And we're going to get to positive income, I think, next turn. So, same thing. Let's keep maximizing our loot. Loot and occupy. And then from there, we just need to actually force march after this turn. So let's do this. And actually, I don't think I even need to. Let me see. Yeah, we can just actually stand how we are right now. Get our loot fully maxed out. And then here we go. Time to maximize our overall loot. So let's get more peasantry income there. We got banditry income over here. This is going to be the hard one to try to grab. So let's go to push towards this area. Do I want to get a third general deployed though? And get her, who does have tenacity of steel. And we have Shuju all the way over here, who will give us stifling. No. Yep, not really helpful at all. I mean, we can get her deployed.
Deflect with shield.
In case I need a third general. And then from here, we're going to grab this farmland. And we have all of Huainan at our disposal. Let's do night battle, of course. And then we'll just get everybody in a circle and take him out.
Alright, so here we go. Let's go forward. And then what you want to do is try to go around these units. It does have 29% melee evasion. It could be better if I get better weapons. Let's go forward. That should be everybody. Very good. And we got them all. And with that, we got another minor region, and we got all of Huainan, which is one of the best places to hold as a bandit faction.
So in this one, I don't think we really care about the loot and occupy. We can just do the regular occupation.
This location suits our plans.
And then from here, we can switch. Too many things being built, I guess. That's more valuable. Here, switch this one first. Okay. And in this guy, we need to recall him now. And then over here, this is a bit of a problem. Let's see, I can't really... do I got all 3 seasonal redeployments already used? Let me see.
My lord, I answer your request.
I got 1 more left. And now I have only -70 in upkeep. So let's do...
How can I serve, my lord?
Remain flexible to react with agency. I answer, my lord.
And I don't think I can trade with anybody just yet. Let me see. Dunch is a -7.6. And I don't have the money to even make that happen. Yubei does like us a lot. But it seems that I think he already has trade deals. But coming back down to Sun She, I got 2 trade agreements that are possible. And if I go back to him, what do I have to give him to make this happen? Let's see.
We thought you dead.
A lot of food. No, it's still too negative. I mean, if I can get this deal done, I mean, it would be great. But I don't think I can make it possible. Even if I give him all this food. Yeah, it's gonna have to wait until my diplomatic penalty is gone. But it's only turn 6. And look at all the territory that we have so far, which is great. And now we're gonna get these guys in force march to move up as fast as possible. And then from there, we'll grab Chen. And there might be a big army there or in Yingchuan that we have to fend off. But in this area, we have to try to recall this general. He's gonna have to fend off for 1 more turn. Let's go over here. And then continue siege. Cao Cao on the end turn actually pushed towards what remains of the... What do you call it? Of the Cao Ren army that spawns in the north. But Wei, they grab this territory. So if Cao Cao actually grabs this and then pushes towards Hene, that'll be great. So that's good there. He's very mad right now. This guy, we have to actually be careful with this. And we got to remove all these titles that we have. That's going to take a bit more to actually happen. Forget about these guys. We're going to keep this maximized. We only have -70 in upkeep. We've almost got into a very good overall state. And then I do want to lower my overall construction costs and improve my prestige. But before doing so, I want to get as many of these side buildings built as possible. And the best way to do this is to keep building black markets. Now, if I build the other one, though, the food tents, I can get 8k population growth. And in this place, that'll be, let me see, 45, 60, 75. How much do I need for this? Oh, shit. Huh. Yeah, food tents is going to be the way to make a lot of potential, what do you call it, prestige really fast. But over here, let's just get that one there. Then I can get 30 more prestige here if I build that one. We don't need that one there, though. Okay, yeah. Here we just need 3. That'll be 30. And then with this one, I'll get to 40 more prestige. And then I just need 1 more building from 1 more region to actually make it happen. Unless I go here, I switch this one to 15 more prestige. There we go. So that'll be 30. And then here, 10. Yeah. Okay, this will do. I'll drop in an overall income, but by doing this now, and then I'll build the black market across all this entire area. And from there, this place is going to be popping. And I'll get enough prestige to get to Raider, which is going to help me here with getting a bit more underlings. So I can just put one into Shen as well. So, and then actually very important to fix my satisfaction issues. I can put someone into Master of Arms and Chief Smuggler, which is going to be the key to just get all of this in a very good state. So anyways, that is it here. We're going to roll up to the north. And then we're going to recall this guy and then do the retinue movement exploit the next turn to actually make sure that we can just keep sieging with somebody else, and his satisfaction penalty for having low loot can be fixed. Let's go. All right, to make things happen this turn, we have a very tricky situation. Mr. Cao was able to take out Yuan Chao's army up here in the north. So all that Yuan Chao has to fend off against Cao is his army in the north. And then there's these 1.5 armies that are standing around this area that can be a bit of a pickle for me to actually survive against. And the problem is that these armies can move together. It's not just one army stuck on a settlement, so I can't do the siege exploit around this area. So I'm gonna have to potentially have to recall this guy for now, and then these guys will potentially move towards me, which means these regions might be lost. We'll see what happens. But aside from that, I'm gonna have to keep pushing towards Chen in this direction. And to make it happen, what I'll do is I'll get this lady deployed here, and then Shengui I'll deploy right here, and we'll try to move or get him closer towards this region. There we go, nobody there. And then I need to get 1 artillery piece. I'll recruit it the next turn. I'll have enough income to actually do it. And then this lady we can keep here if we want to. Is this guy pissed off? Okay. Yeah, so aside from that, we need to keep moving upwards in this direction. And then her... See how much am I making here mandatory? 298. And here? 222. So here, if we go here to Huainan, and we actually raise 1 general to be just in this area.
Peace through conquest.
And then I do this.
Let fervor.
There we go. Making money. And that's it. I only have 3 seasonal retinue deployment, so I can't get any more. But here, I have enough money to get a artillery piece, take Shen with this guy on force march, and then I'll continue from there. And this lady, I can keep her deployed for now, at the very least, to help improve satisfaction in this local county. But I might have to actually rotate Zheng Jiang northeast after grabbing Chen, because he's going to be a bit of an issue to deal with. Now, if I actually build this now, I could have enough money. No, I won't have enough money to build up anything else. Okay. I think that is everything I'm going to do. I don't think there's anybody else that actually has reward the field and corrupt, right? Let me see. He doesn't. Who does have reward the field and corrupt? That guy's a potential spy. Oh, no, Zhang Men. Okay. Yeah, but I can't recruit anybody. I don't have the money for it. Anyways, that's it. Let's go. All right. Let's begin here. I just clicked here to build up the black market to get even more money. Aside from that, this guy has very low overall sharing the spoil. So let's remove him from there. And then I can just move her south to maintain the sharing the spoils in this location, so I can get back that money and that food. And then here, I can just get him with an artillery piece. Boop. Costs a lot of money, but with that, we can just go into force march and grab this region right now.
Strike quickly.
And that's a close victory, but I think it's mainly because of this army taking the hit, not the secondary one. Secondary one should be okay. Let's see. Yep, they're just fine. And then from there, we're gonna do the same thing. Actually, this one, we have positive income, but loot. Actually, no, we need to loot and occupy. Let's do this.
We need resources.
Let's repair this. Let's repair this. Yeah, this place is great for just general farming income. If then we build a gold government workshop, I mean, we'll keep it built. I don't care about that. Here, this place is just kind of a hard place to deal with. Here.
Destroy corruption.
Embrace impulse. What do you wish, my lord?
Yeah, we can't replenish this turn. So let's just actually... Let's see what the enemy does. There should be an army standing in Yingchuan. And I need to get some generals deployed on this front. So let's get Zhang Fang again.
Draw the many together as a whole.
He doesn't have that much movement. Let's get this guy.
Trust instinct. Who is at the
Move him out. Go north this way.
Marching.
And then this army move north, and then this one's getting built up. So what I can do is abuse the system to my advantage.
To react with agency. To enlightenment.
Oh, remove the artillery. Infantry. And there. Prevent him from moving north towards us. Continue siege.
Strike now.
Very good. This guy...
This
lady's at 20.
is indicative of China's sickness.
Yeah, we don't want to mess with him getting unhappy. So let's recall him. He can get unhappy. So let's actually farm more peasantry income. There. 1700. Excellent. And then here, I need to keep moving, but I want to play it safe in case there's an army right over here. Even if it's force march, though. Oh, shit. We have low health. Yeah, keep getting all of this built. Yeah, play it safe in case we're gonna hit ourselves in the foot. And here we're good. Here we're good. Okay. And this guy we're sieging on this front. That's it. I think we're nothing else to do. All right. Now, I have on this front this guy who has very low loot. Recall him. And then we're gonna have to recall her as well. That gets drops us down in income greatly. And then I'm building up the fortified bandit camp here to get even more banditry income. And then on this front, both armies actually retreated towards me, which is not good. So let's go up this way.
Always forwards.
He has enough movement to chase me. Let's actually manipulate him. Let's get somebody deployed over in Huainan. There's one general right there that we can use.
Nurture passion.
And then same thing, good amount of income. On this front, let's get somebody else.
Obey the heart.
And then banditry income. Very good. And in this one, let's recall. Deng is built, and I still need... How much more prestige is it? I need 10 more. I need 2 more turns. Actually, 3 more turns to actually make this happen. So I can build that there. I don't have enough money to build both. And then over here, we have a little bit of a new guy coming into the picture. The vassal of Cao sent an army towards me. I'm just gonna flank him this way.
To arms!
And this auto resolve should be strong enough for me to just win this. Let's do it. And I was able to reach him, luckily, because I got a 15% extra campaign movement range from the reform in the northeast. This one, just release. Oh, she has brilliant. And then here, get the money.
They fought only for their beliefs.
Yeah, he's pretty weak right now. And let's get our generals really replenished. Let's do that. And then people are still kind of unhappy right now. 17, 18. I need to improve this situation. Okay. He has a grudge against a faction, so I can actually recruit him and then deploy him in Huainan to help us get what do you call it? This is actually pretty nasty. Increase provisions with plus 20 loot, and then combined with replenish supplies. If you get 2 people with these guys, you can therefore keep people in sharing the spoils active, and you don't necessarily have to worry about that anymore. But here, let's get Roar, Defiant, and Corrupt. It's going to give me 10 more satisfaction. That's plus 25 in total. And actually, that's going to help get these guys positive and hopefully remove the low satisfaction penalty that I'm taking at the moment. Let's get everybody to very good health around here. On this front, it seems that Sasa is going to potentially move towards us. And then we may have to rotate out towards that direction. But over here, we got that mission completed. Now we can rush the next one to get even more campaign movement range for our armies. Let's go. All right, continuing here. This general will grab the settlement of Pencheng. I need to be able to actually reach there. And how I'll do it is I'll use some movement exploits here to actually be able to reach him. On this front, I don't worry too much about what's coming from this direction. I have Chen built, so I actually have to at least siege it for a turn unless they have an artillery. And from here, I can just rush towards the Deng region. There'll be 2 big armies here that I have to deal with. But I want to build a black market here in order to get to a raider. And then that gives me $2,000 more dollars. And I'm very close to getting to a bandit leader as well. But now this is where things get interesting. So I need to fix my satisfaction situation with some of these characters that are very, very negative right now. So let's get her to Master of Arms. That's going to improve my overall money situation from battles. And then in this one, loot in enemy territory is also great to have. But then I have some characters that are kind of unhappy at the moment. Like Duan 1C that I just got for some reason is unhappy. How unhappy is he though? 26? 47? 47. Yeah, let's deploy him here. Actually, who might be a good... There we go. Yeah, so this is gonna cause massive hits to my overall salary, but what this in turn can help me do is remove some people that have titles. To put him in a position. Okay, this will do. And then with that, let's keep moving forward. Up to the north. What else I can do there? Okay. And if we look here, banditry income is making a gazillion dollars here at the moment. And industry is not bad. And corruption is actually pretty low. We can actually survive that hit that we're taking. So let's just keep working off of how we're doing things right now. But we need to deploy some people. So let's raise army here in Huainan. Let's get her deployed.
Draw inwards.
Bring the spoils again.
Into piercing action.
And then in Chen, we need to get somebody. And what we're going to do is...
China.
I'm going to deploy 2 people here.
To arms!
Very good. Because I need to be able to actually reach. That's kind of like the most important thing here.
The people here are few, but enough to serve China.
We will strike when they are vulnerable. Let them stumble into our trap.
And then right here, in order to get more... the military income is actually coming from the side, not from the main building.
At ease.
Activate it just in case it's of any use. And in here, I just need to rush on a straight line towards Deng. And then on this front, I can't really deploy anybody right now. Oh, that's okay. Alright, so that's good there. This place is making 2.8k at the moment. I do need to get a good sentinel though for this area. And I can get more banditry income with the bandit building. I have the money for it. Get that, and then in Chen, bandit building. This place can make a bunch of banditry income as well. Yeah, banditry building is kind of like a necessity. And we won't put anybody into a position there. Okay, that's good there. And we can just continue.
We would not be your enemy.
So interestingly, Mr. Yuan Shao decided to offer a... What can I offer? Yeah, but I don't think he wants to give me that much money because I still got the respectability hit. Let's make this happen so at least we're on good terms, because when the mercenary contract ends, I won't have defeated Cao Cao by then. He's going to be a little bit mad about that.
This gladdens my heart.
Very good. So interestingly, Mr. Xiaohu did not actually move to grab the pension settlement, which is great for me, as I don't lose population from him grabbing it and then me retaking it. That's minus 40% population just from those 2 hits. Human fortune, pretty good level. Let's get this. And then let's see what item we got. We got a tempered iron skin. But beginning here, we need to start moving these guys. Let's recall this guy. Use them for battles, though.
Be still. To the grand design.
Standard stance.
And then over here, she leveled up.
I hope all is well.
So she can get 50% more peasant income wherever she's standing, which is not bad. Administer Commandery +5. Public order is also great. Let's give her that one for now. And then let's recall her, because she's super unhappy at the moment due to the satisfaction. Here, we can survive the hits that we're taking. So this guy, I'm going to actually put into that position over there. But here, we need to put... him. And then here... Is that really helpful? No. Okay. And then we need to be able to reach this army. And hopefully, we can pull off a ambush from doing this. We didn't. It's a Pyrrhic victory. But I have, I believe, a lot of loot. Or maybe not actually, a lot of loot with this army. Pyrrhic victory is a pretty big hit to actually take. Let me look at the map. Oh, they are in encamped stance. But I do have flaming rounds. Yeah, so don't necessarily move out towards me. Let's actually do the delegation and then replenish from our stance and then continue from there. Because the battle's going to take a long time doing it with the encampment. I can't really pull him towards the forest for me to get extra statistical bonuses for my own units. Very good. Great fame and fortune. And then here, we have a lot of money. Keep going for the money. Yep, the army is pretty...
From the roots of the earth to the heavens. At ease.
Switch this one again. Okay, that's gonna help us out here. This guy... Nope, do not do that.
Your arrival is welcome, my lord.
Very good. And then I can continue upwards.
Crush them!
And I want to keep getting as much loot income as I possibly can. Yeah, I need to put this guy into this position to get 5 more food. And then here I can get 3,000 more dollars. Okay, everything is good.
Caution douses the heart.
And then same thing. We're gonna manipulate him. There we go. Cover that ass.
Turn white hot.
There's that 58 satisfaction. Switch him up. And with that, we have a pretty nasty little situation in our hands. In 2.4k income, 31 food. And then if we go now towards Mr. Sunche.
Not you again.
God damn, dude. Freaking 50 billion trade partners. Negative 7.6, but I have a lot of items now. Yep, he really wants to do it now. Excellent.
Your terms are fair.
He's pissed off at me, so we'll see whatever he ends up doing there. And then Liu Bei is good. Yuan Shao is good with us as well. Oh, he almost wants to do the... Damn, respectability is killing me to do... I can actually almost join the coalition with these guys. So anyways, we can just keep progressing in these areas. And then from there, replenish. And what I need to do is just push towards Deng, take it. And then from there, rotate towards Yingchuan, which might actually have somebody over here. Let me try to get some visibility to see what's going on. Just in case I have to rotate anybody towards that area. Alright, let's go.
This war is illogical. We must seize peace.
My ass. Alright, couple things to do here. I'm ready to move out this guy towards the north this way. Because what I want to do is manipulate this army and the one that's standing over there in Deng towards us. There it is. Pretty big boy army. Let's do ambush. And then this guy needs him to be visible. Over here. Nothing I can do. Oh yeah, I can actually survive that. Very nice. This guy though cannot survive being in this stance anymore. And then on this front in Chen. Okay, there's one army being on this location. So what can we do? If I were to deploy somebody here. There's Shengui. Let's see, who has a pretty big retinue? Oh, Chen Den is actually here, so he can actually be recruited. And that can be useful because he is part of the family tree. So let's get him, and he's willing to spy as well. There we go. What the fuck? He's part of the... What? He's his son. What? That's a fucking broken game, dude. Alright, so anyways, let me look what he has. Oh, reward the Villain and Corrupt. Very nice. So let's go back here. Remove this because I already know what's going on this front. There's this lady as well. How much does she have? Oh, she was a looter. And it's 16% construction costs. Yeah, I noticed that I can't really put Duan Zui into underling because he actually is doing reward the Villain and Corrupt. But I'll put Chen Den to be in reward the Villain and Corrupt once I recall that guy. And then here though, I want to put somebody back in this area.
Law must rule. Concentrate and channel Earth's energy.
Good. And then from here, big battle for Deng the next turn. And we should be able to actually maybe even take them on head on if they actually push towards us, even with our weakened army. So this guy does have night battles, which is the scary thing that I have to try to manage. Like if I put them both on ambush, then he won't push towards us. If he engages us directly, that hit of night battles is a pretty big one to have to manage.
Lying in wait.
Let's put both into ambush. So if he actually moves towards us, he won't necessarily target us, target the person that I want to target. And then here, let's get reach with him. And then here, I want to grab this. And I think I potentially can if I utilize Ngui.
A lapping tide erodes stone.
What does his dad have though? God damn. Fucking 100% capture chance. Or ambush chance there. Okay. Anyways, let's go here. And I wanted to get Yan Fan. But I'll be able to deploy him the next turn. And I'll get that Roar of the Beast. Might be able to actually to grab the Emperor seat with the Roar of the Beast. Have to see. Alright, we can do another aggression pack with Juan Tan as well. And if they go to war against me on the northeastern front, it's going to be their fault, not my own. So my respectability will be okay. Alright, so there's a coalition with Du Xiaohui. And let me not forget the assignment over here with Shen Den. Excellent. And what else do I want to do? Any spies? Okay, let's get him into the picture. Nice. Another character from Zhuan Shao taken. And then I can extract spy. I think this credit character... Let me wait, because I think extract spy... I'm too low to pull him right now. And then is anybody useful here? Ooh, 59. Recent events minus 30. I might be able to actually get him as a turncoat. We'll have to see. Anyways, let's keep him there active. And then on this front, let's put Chen Jiang as leader. And now get more capture chance across all 6 of these generals. Let's get her this way. And should I get Roar of the Beast over here? Not bad. Yeah, I think that will be good in case I need it for any of these battles. This way.
Remain supple.
Very good. So with that, it is a decisive victory. And this army is really weak. I think I can just do the auto-resolve. And then the Dong battle will be the major one I have to do. Oh my god, look at all this money. Look at all that fame and fortune also. So the loot is not bad. And if it's at 77, so if I actually loot Dong, I can actually survive this hit. Or actually get over the max cap of 100 for the next turn. So I can just do sharing the spoils to replenish. I can just go for the actual money.
They cannot help me.
Can't capture anybody. God damn it. Alright, let's go over here.
Shot Fury!
No mercy.
And it seems I messed this up. Really? I thought it would have enough movement. Oh, the infantry probably messed up my calculation that I thought I had enough to actually make it happen. Now on this front though, this guy is playing with fire. So what I can do is...
Wisdom guides. It is time to reflect on events.
He doesn't have an artillery piece, so this is what we're going to do. I'm gonna put her
Resume standard positions.
here with 70% move. Like, okay.
Maintain momentum.
Janfan is over here. Means I can't do shit right now.
To arms!
Yeah, because it just messes me up because I wanted to get Roar of the Beast over here to push back in this area. That's not going to be useful. Yeah, that's okay. We'll keep him with that penalty. And then here, stay in ambush. And then I'll see if I can deploy somebody else to help her ass out. Got this guy already.
Let desire shape and guide passion.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we'll be strong enough to actually fend this off, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. That's it there. And then up here, we got to take Deng, and we're good to go. Yeah, I think his army's going to move towards us right now. Let's see. Yep. Ambush succeeded. So the reinforcements are going to be there for him. Oh, they're not. That's because it was an ambush. It was a defensive ambush. Actually, both of them actually prevent the people. All right, so here, prior victory, very big battle to do. I kind of want to do it manually. Like this guy, the problem with him is that he has Roar of the Beast, so I have to try to take him out. He does have how much in, let's see, melee evasion? 41%, which is a pretty steep thing to try to manage. I do believe I have wisdom of the... No wisdom here. But I do have Oathsworn. And she has resilience. So that's good. So yeah, I can just charge her in. That'll get Zheng Jiang with Oathsworn. And then from there, I should be able to actually go batshit crazy here. And this guy has what? 42%. No damage output. He has great damage output. He's the dangerous one. And then here? He's a weak ass. Okay. Does he have his bow? No, he does not. Let's go.
Alright, so to begin this battle, I want to make sure that, let me see, where the generals here. Okay, so, some of these guys actually have, I think, Friend. I don't think anybody has Oathsworn, so I have to watch out for that. And this guy does have Tempered Reflection for 50% missile block chance, and Stone Bulwark, so they can cause my own units to not really be able to shoot that many enemies in this upcoming battle. Let's get the missile units all the way over here. These guys a little bit outwards, right there. As well. And then, turn that on. This on, let's put these guys like right around all these missile units as well. And then here, Charge Reflector is going to be disgusting, but I think it's going to be shot by more units than anything, so let's get right there. The important thing is that everybody is in the forest. Oh shit, I forgot all these units. Whoops. No? Score unit's ass, and then actually. Actually, I think that one of these should be like right over here like this. Knowing how the cabinets are, this one like this. And then these two are going to be the killing machines, chasing generals. Make sure all of these people do not chase anybody. I think everybody does have what I need. Okay, the important thing is to get these guys with mending to get them healed back up. Reject duels. I want to duel these freaking 41% melee evasion dudes. Especially Mr. Shuhuan, who does have his cleaver, which will actually cause a lot of damage on us. The important thing is, does everybody here get what I need, which is Stalker? Yes. Okay, anybody got fire arrows? Does it appear before the battle starts? Oh, I can't see on that guy. Oh shit, what the fuck? And then here? I can't see this unit has it. Oh, that's an archer militia, I can't really see that. Okay. I need to rush that unit. That's a problem. If they burn this shit, I can't do anything. They want to shoot. Where's that unit? Where's that unit? Actually, yeah, what the fuck am I saying? Archer militias can't shoot there. Your best is not good enough! You dare to speak to me? Trebuchet's gone. Come on. There we go. Stalker. Look! The enemy run! Craven! There we go. Get back. Oh shit. and then here we got this one. There we go. Excellent. We're out. Shoot. Very good. And here to combat. She's here. Okay, very good. Oh, last general left. He has our ammo. Get up here. 15 seconds. Back up this way. Very good. Seconds to another War of the Beast. Where's this guy? And that's it. So there's gonna be a lot of losses, but we're able to survive. We'll just take it. I'll still have a victory like if I did the auto result. Shit. Alright, let's go.
Okay, and with that,
My legend grows.
that leaves us with all units alive. Oh my god, look at all that money. Great Fame and Fortune, and then I don't necessarily need the replenishment. The loot is already maxed out. Get the money.
They cannot help me.
Oh, this is great. This is fucking great, man. And he didn't actually go back into the settlement, so I can do this next battle. What do you call it? Outside of the settlement and take him out. Oh no, my camera. Okay, there we go. So he's just standing around over here. Oh, he actually did go into the settlement. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Fucking perfect. I have to do this battle.
Without
Wait,
mercy.
what? What the fuck is going on here?
Are less corrupt than nobles.
Contemplate all. Crash upon them! Overwhelm them!
I say, if I go... What is going on here?
There's no shame in notoriety.
Yeah, the army should be able to reach. This is so weird. Alright, break siege.
It is not time to press the advantage. When drawing a bow, hold the breath.
There we go.
Push forward.
God damn, they're gonna fucking go around or what? Continue siege.
With wrath.
And then here,
Nurture wisdom.
let's go and force march. Get the extra experience there. Boom. Excellent. And with that, delegate. I think some units are gonna get hurt though. Only one. Oh my god, only one. So perfect. And with this done, nobody got captured, but we have enough loot to survive. Doing a loot and occupy here. And then from there, we can just actually put sharing the spoils.
Their goods would be better managed.
All right, to end this turn, I've recalled the generals that were above here with Chen Jiang. I also did discredit character in Yuan Shao's faction, and look who I was able to discredit and cause us a turncoat. I dismissed the guy that had us as a spy, and then I got Wen Shao, and I was able to actually extract them this exact same turn, so I'll get him into my faction coming up. Aside from that, I basically have these guys ready in like a situation where I can just push towards the enemy. If he decides to strike against me, I'll be able to just fend them off. But what I want to do is just basically push outwards with this general towards this direction. And I'm building up all of these regions with corresponding buildings that are useful to have in order to maximize my overall income throughout all of my regions throughout the map. So continuing here though, I think we're in a pretty good state. I can handle the negative food that hits that I'm taking, and I'm going to get more food from all of these buildings being built and things being built up. And from there, it's only turn 14, and I can just proceed to grab the Emperor's seat and end the early game guide at that position. Let's go. All right, continuing here, I moved Chen Jiang's army towards this area in order to be able to acquire it, and also I'll put her into sharing the spoils to get this army fully replenished. On this front, I'm gonna engage here and oh shit. Oh motherfucker, yeah baby. Yeah, fucking retreat, bitch. Yes. Oh my god, this is so I got so lucky right here. This is not even funny. And with that, do the income.
Keeping them is a waste of our resources.
Very good. But with that out of the way, these are gonna keep pushing towards us. And then if I try to deploy... He hasn't been pulled back yet. We're coming back. Alright, so we'll get one Shao soon enough. And we got 50% extra campaign movement range, which is great. We do not want to get greedy here. Nice. There's no building there. Now, on this front, let me get somebody deployed.
Be still to conserve.
And then same thing. Oh my god, 3.3k. And how much is banditry income here? 343. And then here? No, no banditry income. No banditry income. Yeah, because this is an industry income location. I don't necessarily need this either. And we can go for this. We're not gonna put him there. Okay. And then here, we'll push towards this region. Hene, for some reason, hasn't been acquired by these guys, but okay. This is getting built up on this front. On this side, I want to keep building up all of these buildings. That's what I did the end turn. I basically used up a lot of my money. I can build up a lot of these buildings now. And here, we can keep this going. Yeah, keep this one. It's giving me more peasantry income. I do have minus 12. Oh, because of the armies that are in this area. And then pension is minus 8 because I got hit by the supplies reduce penalty here, which is actually hurting me a lot. But I think we're good. And then on this front, we'll just push out in that direction. And then here, the most valuable things that you can go for is seasonal retinue deployments early on. And that's going to be really valuable to push out towards the enemy. And we can handle... Dude, we're in a freaking great state. And we can almost form a coalition with Du Xiaohu. Or request to join the military alliance of Zhou and Shao. But anyways, with that out of the way, let's go. Alright, since we have Fame and Fortune maxed out, let's do why not both again, get more money. And then with that, we got a Noble's Leather item. And then here, we have a large army trying to push out against us. We just can do this. Very good. And I don't think the Man Surrender is going to work. And we can just do... Oh, I have to do the battle manually. Okay, that's fine. And then starve out. And what else do we have? We have that there. And then here, I don't think I can win this one, though. Let me see.
Strike quickly!
Yeah, that's not going to work. So yeah, I have to probably fend them off here. And then, did I get one Shao already? Yes, I did. Oh my god.
Remain flexible to react with agency.
Oh shit. That is broken. And then plus 10 more melee evasion for spear infantry for him. He still has his armor. I thought he started out with another weapon. Well, he does have fatigue immunity, which is just disgusting. And then with that out of the way, let's get him into a powerful position. At what, 87? And this guy? 67. He's still gonna be unhappy because of his rank, so let's me go here. That will be good enough. And this off. I mean, the Pyrrhic Victory can even work if I wanted to. Actually, leave them both really weak. Do this. Excellent.
A quick wit dodges the hardest blow.
More Fame and Fortune. Release.
We are
Get
not
the money.
barbarians.
Fucking nasty. And then Chen is being built. This guy leveled up. And this one is good for another person with reward the feeling corrupt.
Reserve action. My lord.
Recall. His army.
Draw the many together as a whole. I feel
There we go.
and whole again.
I think I can deploy anybody else, right? Yes, I can. Ganan. Okay.
How can I serve, my lord?
So she is pretty weak at the moment. Let me recall her. And get Janan here. Wait, do people have this weapon? Who the fuck? Who else has it? Here. Okay, keep him with him for now. And then here, they'll try to basically fend all of this off. And here, we can just keep pushing.
Show rage.
Actually, hold on. I can build some more things, right? No, I cannot. Alright, so we're good there. Mercenary contract is almost done. And here, we're just going to push out and take all of these guys out. I think we can definitely win this. Nothing really difficult. Let's go.
Alright, let's put everybody in the back, right here. And these guys like this. Up front. And that will do, put her in the middle. That will do. Okay, and these two together. It's not a deployment, the fuck? Okay. I'll see if we can pull him towards us. Make sure we pop the mending whenever we can. Messed up when I clicked mending and I actually used it on the person. Pretty classic. There we go. Excellent. No more fights. We have drawn an enemy general. Turret has come. There we go. Kick ass. Kick ass. Now the Spear Warriors, that's a nasty unit to be hitting. We're getting hit by. Alright, just fast forward and then these guys will just get shot to death. Disgusting, dude. What that flaming shot? It's fine, I think it was right without, even with the flaming shots hitting us. There we go. Alright, come on. Very good. Even with the forest burning, we can still take everybody out. And that should be the losses. Yep.
60 Fame and Fortune. Release.
They'll only slow us down.
Oh, Ludon Occupy.
Their goods would be better managed in my
Very good.
hands.
Go this way.
Without mercy.
So it is 2 turns to get there, but not really. So we're going to repair this place. Base army. And we're going to spend the money to be able to get to that region. Now, who is willing to spy for us? Okay, so this guy and this guy. So I'll get Su Sao and Zheng Jiang. So let's go here.
Unification requires discipline.
Ah, shit, that's seasonal ready new deployments. Fuck, can't do it.
Tired hearts are vulnerable to vices.
Alright, so I just recruited this guy for no reason. Let's have a bow. Ensure it's ally.
When drawing a bow, hold the breath.
Here. We'll get this guy up to this way. I can't let him... I'm gonna siege it.
To arms!
I should be able to actually reach it. We'll see. Keep these guys here in case he attacks again. And then this guy is still good. Can't deploy anybody else. That is it. Let's continue. Very, very good.
Battle is not always the answer.
Sure, just keep making him happier with us. That's good.
More acceptance gives us
Alright, so you can just collapse the tunnels here and then striking yet again.
attack.
Good. He wants to keep messing around with me. We'll deal with his ass. So let's get over here with this guy.
Towards unity!
And I want to... Is he in the actual settlement? Motherfucker, he's in the actual settlement already. Okay, so... Come here. Let's get her.
Remain firm.
No, wrong person. Fuck. Wasted a deployment.
Tide erodes stone.
Move him out. There we go. We got an artillery piece. And I messed up. I should have put this guy with reach.
At ease.
Right there. You're going to reach.
Ready yourselves. Marching.
Excellent.
My aim is precise. Break their spirit.
Yep, and it is a huge battle, but definitely doable. What do these guys have? Oh, you can help his own generals. Oh, Wisdom of the River. Fucker. And then Zhang Liu's in the picture, but I don't think he has Righteousness. There you go. Okay. So with that, it is going to be a very big battle to do, but this is where I can end the early game, having taken the Emperor seat from Duchy of Wei. I've prevented him from actually getting Emperor, and I've acquired everything on the eastern front, east of Luoyang.
Alright, so we're gonna put this artillery over here, see if we can manipulate the deployment of the bastions. If he actually has any. I think he might actually have some. And then I'm gonna hide these generals over here so we all proceed to attack from this direction. No? Hey, there we go. You must be tired by now. I was going to let you live until now. Come on, scale. Your best is not good enough. Silence! Take heed, warriors. Come on, guys, get in. Their tower is ours. Get your horse. Stand ready. Forming group. Prepare. Steer yourselves. Take heed, warriors. Move. Faster. Double time. Steer yourselves. Ready. To battle. Ready. Take heed, warriors. Ready. At the ready. Unleash fury. That's battle wear you out. Amazing that you can both talk and battle. Whatever you want, it's not gonna matter. Steer yourselves. The time has come. Move on quickly. There we go. Beat his ass. Stand ready. Oh shit, rival. Ooh. Oh damn. Back up, bitches. Fast forward. Alright, kick his ass. Go. Okay, I think it's time to actually move these guys forward. Right here. And then all of these guys forward. Come on, bitches. Deng. As long as we prevent the enemy from shooting anything that I have, any of my melee units, I can basically march through everything I'm facing. Need to scout it. Come on. Hello? Fast forward to everything. Ah, damn, dude. Yeah, you do not want to mess with these fucking, like, bandit units with all their AP damage. It's just, like, disgusting. There we go, he's done. There's still a couple generals left, which is what's really holding it down. They have the highest combat potential here. Good one, good one.
Excellent. And then all the way over here, I think that will be it. And we've acquired the Emperor's seat. Full frontal assault as well, which is not necessarily that easy. It's a close victory because we took some good losses, but that is it here. We have completely neutered, well, he still has the 3 or 4 most economically viable, like, commanderies in the game in the northwestern front, but now he's just, I mean, this is it.
Integrity. Now let us celebrate.
With that, we can get Cao Ren into our faction. We can release this guy and then just do a basic loot and what level is this place? 7? Not really worth it as a bandit to have these places this high in level. Although I think some of these actually depend on this being this high. Let's occupy it and then I'll lower it in level if I need to. Alright, so we got the Bandit Emperor, and if we look here, Bandit Leader, 220 out of 300. Anyways, I think this is where I can just end it. These armies are just really weak right now. And then from here, you can just move to grab the rest of Nanjiang, a really good location. There's no enemies on this front, except Liu Biao, who should be getting confederated by Liu Bei. But aside from that, this army can just proceed to attack this way to grab Luoyang, Hedong, Taijuan. Oh, he didn't grab the rest of Taijuan. Jianzhou. And then from there, Cao Cao will be eliminated. And the best thing is that Yuan Shao has not been able to expand that much. I mean, at all. He's basically still has the same starting commanderies that he had at the beginning. So he's basically still kind of neutered in a situation where he's really not making potentially any money, which is great. I mean, or able to produce any more armies, which makes the late game much easier to handle. So it is turn 17 and we've acquired Cao Ren into our faction. And with that, let's see how we actually structure this to make it more thematic. So if we go here, this guy's very happy given the position that he's in. Wen Shao is also very happy. But he's level 5. I need to put him into one of these positions up here. So let's actually restructure this place by removing... I just want to do it for like thematic purposes. And And then Cao Ren, we have to wait a turn. We'll wait a turn for that. Look at all this high satisfaction that we have. I mean, we can manage the hits that we're taking. Literally, to all these guys that are removed from these positions. And then from here, if I want to put somebody into an underling position, nobody's really making that much money per se.
Reserve action.
But even then, like, we can take these guys on, even with how weak they are, and then continue from there. And here now we have the little emperor in our little domain. And in terms of making 571, damn, from trade, holy crap. But we did get 50 extra prestige from Prime Minister of the Han, plus 10 more satisfaction. So our satisfaction situation is now super stable. We have no more necessarily great spies that we want to aim for, but now we have Cao Ren added into the picture. And then with Cao Ren added into the picture, he has an entire complete retinue. And then we can just switch this. This is a great building to have, especially when you're playing bandits. And here, this is a farmland location, great for money purposes. But if I look here, this place, I need to build an archaic Imperial city in order to get this built. But anyways, I'll just leave this here. Really good overall transition, like turn 17, how much progress we have. And from here, it's just eliminating the Duchy of Wei from here on out. So that is it here. I really want to thank y'all for watching, and I hope to see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.